Good morning, everybody. I guess it's a beautiful day in June. If you don't live in Denver, it's prettier, but a very long time pal, friend. Gosh, I think I'll ask you in a minute, Lee, how many years I've known you. And well, we grew up together. I grew older, she grew up. And it's Lucy Lee Tucker, who has her own PR firm in Aspen. She's going to tell us about the mountains today, where I guess you have beautiful weather.
We do. It's a surprise. It was supposed to rain, but it's a sunny, gorgeous day, so I'll take it.
Okay, well, I just looked out. We still have a rainy, yucky day. They promised me it's going to get better. Okay, I have known you forever. Well,
I
you want
think
to
it was
tell
the Food Bank of the Rockies where we first met. Then I moved on to Strings and did their events and marketing there. So, yeah, those were my Denver years. And then I've been in Aspen since 2008. And you've come up here to visit, and I've seen you down in Denver. You always keep me up on the dining scene, what's going on in Denver. So I
and
appreciate
you
that.
and you keep me up on the dining scene in Aspen. So today, I don't know, mutual pal named Dave said, there's a bunch of new places in Aspen. So I said, well, I only know one person to find out, and it's you. So first of all, you want to tell us about you've been there 2008, but what is it you're doing up there
So yeah, I mostly work with all local clients here in Aspen and a lot of arts and culture, which I love, and like Dance Aspen, Aspen Film, Aspen Public Radio, Challenge Aspen. Those are all the nonprofits. And then I do have one food-oriented client. It's called Tuesday Foods, and they're amazing, sustainable food delivery service. It comes every Tuesday, and it's all your meals for the week that are super healthy. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, and they're quite delicious. And it's female founded. Lisa and Kelly are the owners, and they created this great company that kind of was born out of the pandemic. But they've also created a national consumer product good, a cookie that's super delicious, and those can be shipped all over the nation. But the
now?
Tuesday Foods delivery can go to Denver, Boulder,
Oh, really?
all the Roaring Fork Valley, all the Vail Valley. So, and they come in these beautiful jars, and they're super colorful, and yeah,
What?
it's like
The cookies, not the meals.
no, all the meals come in these sustainable jars, and they'll pick up the jars the next week after you've enjoyed all their food. So it's a great, cool concept.
Okay, I'm lost. A jar.
Okay,
Right?
like picture a little glass jar with a white lid, and you have this colorful salad or soup or like rice bowl or whatever that comes delivered at your door every
Okay.
Tuesday morning.
So
And
you get as many jars as you need to make the meal.
yeah, the meals are already made for
Don't
you.
have a jar that's got all the, never mind, I'm with you.
Yeah. And so you just heat it up, or sometimes it's just ready to go. They do like chia puddings, smoothies, yeah, and different salads and like veggie burgers. And yeah, it's all delicious
Sounds good. But that's the if I'm eating at home scene.
for sure.
Okay.
Going out in Aspen, we have a ton of new restaurants. I was talking about the Jean Georges Son has opened Hawaiian, which is French Indonesian. So that's pretty unique because in Aspen, before that, all we've had are Italian and Japanese as far as different cultural foods. So excited to have that Hawaiian touch with the Indonesian French food.
Wow. And what else is happening?
There's that the group from Austin, MML, has had opened Las Montañas, where Jimmy's used to be. They also have Clark's Oyster Bar, which is fabulous. They have Swedish Hill, which is at the rooftop at the Art Museum. They've taken over the bakery, the old Louis Swiss bakery in town. And the farmers market starts tomorrow, our first farmers market of the season. So that Louis Swiss market, which is now run by the MML group out of Austin, they have like breakfast tacos and amazing sourdough bread, and yeah, so those are some of the newer restaurants. They also bought the Mountain Chalet, which is still under construction, but they'll open that hopefully in the next year or two. We have a new location of Wild Fig. That's where Dave and I went when he was here in October. And they've just moved locations, but same great vibe. It's kind of like a pastiche of New York City in Aspen with the black and white tiles and cool bar.
Sounds like the
Um,
breakfast place.
yeah. Let's see. For breakfast, I love the Bear Den. It's the tiny in a tiny Victorian on a corner on Restaurant Row, which is Hopkins Avenue in Aspen. And yeah, I just love everything about the Bear Den. So that's my go-to breakfast place. We also have a Sant'Ambrose, which is it's they're from Italy originally, but they have a bunch of Sant'Ambroses in New York City. There's one in Palm Beach. So we now have two going on three here in Aspen. There's one that's a coffee shop where you can also get breakfast or like light lunch. And then they have the fancy Italian restaurant, which is right on the right side corner when you're driving into Aspen on Main Street. It's where the Main Street Bakery used to be. So
Oh,
that's like the fancy white tablecloth San Ambrose Italian restaurant.
Main Street Bakery's gone.
Yes, so now it's San
It's
Ambrose.
right before the Jerome, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ah, used to go there for breakfast on occasion.
I know. And then the Jerome is still fabulous. They have a new GM who I just met earlier this
Oh,
week named
really?
Stefan. Yes.
Oh,
Tony DeLucia, if you remember him, he is still there on board as the Auberge ambassador. But yeah, their new GM seems great. He came from like Beverly Hills Hotel and a lot of other fabulous hospitality divisions. So yeah,
lots of
Jerome,
pictures of you have come up on my memories lately when we used to do the Gabby dinners at the Jerome or the weekend,
yeah,
and you were on
yes.
the radio. So
Come
thank
back
you.
and do one again. That would be fun.
Well, you tell them to get it together, we'll come.
All
I can
right.
get a group in a minute, I'll tell you. People would
Yeah.
love, they still ask if we're ever going to do it. So the
Yeah.
hotels like the Jerome and Little Nell and the Ritz all stay. They're
The
all,
Ritz is the St. Regis. The old Sky Hotel is now the W. And the Molly Gibson is now just called the Molly, spelled Mollie, named after, I think, a mining claim called, which was also named after a woman in town in the turn of the century named Molly Gibson. So the Molly
Molly
Hotel is hip and
was, wasn't it a B&B like?
yeah, it was a very casual, kind of rundown old Molly
Right.
Gibson restaurant on the right-hand side before the park when you drive into town.
Okay. And so tell me, is Molly being a big hit?
Yes, everyone loves it. It's got a great communal, like living room, cafe, restaurant, bar. And yeah, I think the guys from Death and Co, they call it Gin and Luck, kind of set the bar, um, the cocktail menu, and then on the weekends in their upstairs rooftop hot tub area, they have DJs or vinyl on Sundays. So it's fun and great cocktails. And
Okay.
that's a good place for breakfast.
As compared to Denver, where restaurants are struggling because of all the labor and prices and stuff. Does Aspen have any of that going on, or are they just floating along?
We're still floating along somehow, some way. I think all resort towns and all mountain towns have the employee housing issue, which Aspen certainly does, but it's top of mind for our new mayor, Rachel Richards, and the whole new town council. So they're working to get as many new housing options for people that work in town that also we want to keep the fiber of the community and have those same individuals live in town instead of commuting from Rifle or Glenwood or whatever. But
Wait,
I think that's just a big problem across any resort town and the mountain towns.
right. Well, okay, if somebody hasn't been to Aspen, we're talking dining. Want to tell a few other things that, aside from you have a lovely museum to go to, things for people to do, hiking, things they should not miss.
Yes. I mean, the natural world of Aspen is amazing with the hiking, the biking, the fly fishing, the mountain biking, the rock climbing, you name it. Of course, skiing in the winter. But yeah, there's lovely trails where you can hike a different trail every day if you're here for a week. There's the cultural amenities are what keep me in Aspen. I went to an opening at the art museum last night for Sherry Levine, a contemporary artist. I'll go to Theater Aspen and see Driving Miss Daisy with actors from Broadway that come here for the summer. I'll go to the Aspen Institute and hear the latest, um, you know, political or I'm hearing Mary Claire Haver, who's a big new OBGYN on the scene, who's talking about all women's health. So yeah, there's so much culturally and intellectually you can do at Aspen. And I think that's why I stay here.
We could never get you to leave there, you know that.
I know I live in this cozy cabin on Main Street. It's hard to pry me out of here, but I do like to get out of town and I still travel a lot.
I hope so. But well, what have we missed on this little chat that
I've
people?
missed you, Gabby. I want to come to Denver and have dinner with you at Altino. Is that right? Is that where we're going?
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll tell them Lee wants to come here. Give me a table. So you have to tell me when.
All right. Will do. Yeah,
Okay.
just town's going to get busy in a couple weeks and all the summer people will come and it'll be crazy. But yeah, I'm loving the vibe of off season right now, even though it's still a little chilly and wintry. So yeah, I'm just soaking up the last of off season before all the crazies get here.
And they do. I'm used to be one of them, but not lately. But if you were in Denver right now, it's not so warm either, but it will be. And
Yeah.
Denver's beautiful, but the drive up to Aspen and Aspen has always been great. Uh, Prices, if somebody doesn't know, are higher than Denver, but Denver is creeping up there too. So,
Yeah. Don't forget your wallet when you come to Aspen because you'll need it. But
true.
Independence Pass is open now. It's still beautiful. I think people are still skiing on the pass, but I'm not. I'm I'm ready for summer and hiking, and I'm enjoying all the lilacs in town right now.
Oh God. Well, I miss you a lot more than I miss Aspen. But I do miss Aspen and it's so gorgeous in the summer. I'm the summer person up there.
Yeah.
And anybody who wants to do a Gabby dinner, put it together, we'll come. But tell them lower the wallet. And
Yes.
maybe if somebody's watching this, they may get in touch with me and say, please put me on the list. If I get one, guys, I'll let you know.
Yes. I have a running Google Doc list that I update almost weekly with all the new restaurants, all the new activities in Aspen. So let me know if you need it or if any of your
Well, give us
viewers.
the name. Come on.
Yeah. I'll send you my
Plug
tips.
yourself. Tell me.
Sorry.
What's it called? Plug yourself.
Oh, LucyLeeTucker.net is my website, and I keep all my travel tips on there. So I'll put my latest Aspen tips on my website.
Okay, now we know. Okay. I mean, you're here. It's about you. Tell me what you want. All I say at this point, when we're about to leave somebody, I say, please like and subscribe on YouTube to the Gabb with two B's /Gabby Gourmet. I'm just plain old Gabby Gourmet on Instagram and Facebook. And find these two ladies any place. Gosh, what is it, 20, 25 years that we've known each other at least?
At least, at least.
Well, yeah, more, because Noel's been gone 14.
Yeah.
So, and it was 27. So we're in the 30s, easy. But no,
What was one of Noel's favorite sayings? Sounds like you're making your problems my problems. Is that one of them?
he had a million.
He had a
Love
million.
you. And I do miss him, love him. But we all do. But I
Right.
miss you for now because you're here and I can see you. Have a great week.
Okay,
And
you too, Gabby. Thanks for having me. Great to
I
see
love
you.
it. And anything you can go to LucyLeeTucker.net.
LucyLeeTucker.net. Yep.
And I'm just plain old Gabby. And I hope come down and play with us and we'll come see you. Have a
All
great
right.
week. Much
Love
love.
you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Go have a Coca-Cola.